I mean, you don't have to go. The commissioner.
I'm in effect my own counsel, so I'll give these to your counsel. I need to know if either one of these are a court order, because they seem to only have the city attorney's signature on them. There's no courtroom. There seems to be no seat of power. I don't know how she has the authority to authorize a pat-down search as a stipulation to enter a public meeting or keep me out of a public building. The police are telling me they're following the orders of Ms. Smith here. I'm assuming as the acting chief.
I'm not the acting chief.
Just the same, I filed numerous Freedom of Information Act requests, specifically with the old chief himself, which I am glad I found out as some sort of other misdoings. However, I'm covered under the ADA. I know all my rights, and the police have been repetitively subjecting me to a pat-down search. So, unless you want to come up with some sort of paperwork at this point in time that puts any of your officers, you know, their safety at risk, which would be a violation of the public records that she already responded to and put her in violation of federal law, I need to be free to enter a city council meeting and, you know, be like everybody else, free of discrimination based upon my disability.
This is not an issue for the mayor.
It is, because you guys have been well informed about what's going on. If you haven't, I'm going to have that investigated.
Public comment is not a time to argue. You have your answer. This is not an issue for the mayor.
I'm not asking questions. I'm telling you that if the police put their hands on me again, it'll be self-defense. You can't keep me out of a public meeting. I would like to file a complaint, and there's a proper process for this. I shouldn't need to explain to the police department that physical force doesn't work in all situations.
Against the city of Laporte.
If you want to know what's really going on, I got a 2-year complaint. I'm going to sue your department. You just walked into a whirlwind of stuff. I know my stuff. I'd like to sit down with you because there's a whole bunch of money allotted to training how to kill me, but nobody's training how to communicate with me. Tasers, firearms, all this stuff. The Zealbeck group is a local group. They work with autistic people and things like that. They're offering training for free. I'll be your real deal person that has a disability that causes situations to escalate. I'm diagnosed with PTSD. You know what? Defamation of character, just so you know. You should have learned to think about stuff before you spoke too, because I haven't been convicted of anything, and you're throwing my name out there. I didn't ask you nothing. I'm not talking. Okay, whatever. I know my rights, just so you know. He's going to get you guys into it a lot worse. But I'd like to sit down with you for coffee because you're a reasonable man, and they're breaking a lot of laws, and they're going to get you walked into it.
And then we can discuss this.
But no, this is paperwork I'm giving you. Like, you guys have seen this, I'm assuming? This is a Freedom of Information Act request. It's a public records request for anything that sort of validates everything that's been going on for the past year and a half. This is submitted to the chief. Right. I've got all their responses. There's no paperwork that justifies any of this. So it needs to stop. You can tell me this isn't the place, but I'm informing him as I informed the last chief, and they're the people that hire and fire. So I'll make it the time and place. Like, I'm smarter than you, Mr. Biji. I read the same law books. There's like 4 or 5 of you, and you have no idea what to do with me. So you can sit in here, but the city attorney is what did all this. She's going to go to jail because that's what happens. When you break the law, you go to jail. I'm all for it.
You and the city, and not the mayor.
It's going to be an issue between a lot of people. You're the attorney. Like, you inserted yourself into all this at the Human Rights Commission.
That was the Human Rights Commission. Do you have anything else?
Are you their attorney?
Do you have anything else for the Merit Commission?
Yes.
What?
I would like to know what's the complaint process for a citizen. He has rights. He has a process. We just discussed all that. How come you're not all gung-ho about my rights? Because the chief violated my rights, the old chief. He's already out the door. What's the problem? I literally don't want to sue. All I need is somebody to say, you know what? You're right. You're right. That is against the law. Thank you for telling us. We'll make sure he doesn't do it. I don't even think he wants to do it. But somehow the old chief managed to do it under your guys' watch. You're the lawyer that kept him out of trouble, and you're the disciplinary commission that made sure he didn't get in trouble. Because it happened for a year and a half, and nobody cares about my rights but me. And I know them, and I'm not going to shut up about it. It's like I'm going to continually show up with paperwork and pieces of paper. So your officers will never be justified to use physical force against me. I don't have weapons, I don't bring nothing. She's part of my complaint. She's ordering them to keep me out of the building to prevent me from talking about a complaint. Like, I'm not stupid. This is illegal.
Okay. You and I can sit down at a later time and we'll discuss this.
I'd like that very much.
No problem. Let's get through this meeting here because...
I do have another question while I'm here. There's a 911 dispatch log that I'd like to get. They're telling me they got to make sure it's not under investigation. So do you mind if...
for me.
Thank you. It'll be John Dudek calling you. I'm done.
Thank you.
I need a motion to adjourn the meeting again. So moved. Second. Meeting's adjourned. Thank you for coming.
Yep, thank you for violating my rights again. It's just the general corrupt area, I get it.
Tom Owens. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, thank you,
Thank you. We've got to... We have somebody from the...
Thank you.
Mark, you take care of yourself. Officer Mark, how you been? Take care of yourself.
He says Mamaza. I say Mamaza.
Yeah, right? Well, when I called him, he told me it was my master.
I'm different.
I love that he's the first officer involved and now he's pushing towards being disaffected. Thanks, guys.
Have a good day.
Hey, smart guy, the camera's still rolling. You should quit defaming my character. Because I haven't been convicted. Do you understand how this works? You need a new attorney.
I have never said anything.
I just recorded you. Now you're okay. It's you know it's always rolling. So you haven't said anything about me. The radio already gave it to me. The radio threw you under the bus, just so you know. WCOE made sure it looked like it was all your fault.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please shut your damn mouth once
Sure.
and let somebody else say something. You accuse me of I should be sticking up for you for your rights. I
For my
defended
rights.
your rights, but when you go around intimidating people,
I've never seen that happen. You sit silently by when they violate my rights. I've never seen it happen. I'm sorry. If you do it behind closed doors, you should have told me earlier
no,
because I was unaware.
I did it over in the jungle in Vietnam, bud.
That's what I'm saying. And the police
That's
here
right.
locally are taking my rights using your city attorney.
That's what
She's manipulating
I told you to go to the county and talk to Espar. He's the county attorney.
I did. And you know what's happened?
What did he say?
I got an attorney involved. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Your city attorney works with all the other attorneys. Man, you know how politics works.
Yeah.
Mr. Galloway, I'm literally trying to make sure this doesn't happen to the next guy who will sue you. Like, I've had plenty of time to sue. That's not my goal here. I want results, man. I want you guys to train people to learn how to communicate with autistic people. You guys are just training to shoot me, tase me, shit like that.
Shoot you?
Man, you guys just gave me your financial... I just got the line items, man. What are you guys talking about? You not paying attention to anything, man? You not paying attention to stuff that's going on?
In the world that's
I don't act like I'm the only one, but I'm one of them. I'm one of them that has a problem, and there's a solution. It's very easy, and I'm more than willing to accept it, but nobody wants to handle it the right way.
What's your solution?
You're telling me that I can't go around and threaten people. I'm not threatening anyone. I'm asking for someone who's committed a crime.
You didn't go to the city attorney's office and put a couple knives out there and say whatever you said to her?
No.
A couple of knives?
No. My knife, matter of fact, here, since you want to talk about it, there's a complaint that I filed. There's no record of them knives except for the complaint. Rebecca McQuaig made me sign a confidentiality agreement for it. So I assume she's now breached the confidentiality agreement. And my original complaint, my original ADA complaint that was buried is now, no, sue me. I don't care. I'm not Dennis Matheny. I don't have any money. And I've been inside my whole life. I've been in the jungle too. And you know what? I'm not like them. I learned a whole lot of lessons. I'm not some piece of shit criminal. I just know the law. And I want to be left alone. I have the right to be left alone. I have a whole lot of respect for what you do when it carries over here. You want to militarize the police to tase me because I got
I don't have nothing to do with telling
You just said that. Okay, look. Well, then you're not telling me that I can. You're not doing. Your lawyer's breaking the law, and you're now aware. So you're sitting by silently.
I sit up
That's
there at
real
the city
brave.
council
That's
and
real
listen to
brave and courageous. Is to sit by silently.
Yeah.
This is sit by
I
silently.
sat by silently, all right.
I ain't never heard you speak up. You're the one trying to make me look bad.
You come in, you say, I'm going to put you in jail.
Citizens arrest. Yes, citizens
well,
arrest.
Then arrest them.
You need to look it up.
Then arrest them.
Make sure your police follow the law. That's what I'm saying. Is you're going to get your own police. You love these guys. You want to make sure they're all right. I'm going to get them sued. When they ain't have no money to keep themselves safe, then it'll be your fucking retarded ass fault.
And then sue them.
You guys need to get a new attorney. She's going to get you all sued and locked up because I'm not the one.
Too.
I'm not the one.
You talk to the mayor. He's the one who appoints that attorney.
Yeah, he'll be getting paperwork. You guys think I'm fucking slow or stupid or crazy or whatever. I don't know. But you know what? I'm real good with paperwork. It's cool. You'll get an affidavit. I'll be asking for your financial records. Don't worry.
Get what you want.
Hey, check it out. If I never plead guilty to anything, it'll be obstruction of traffic. All that shit you're talking about with me running around, anything that you accused me of, I'll never be convicted of. I'll make sure that it's defamation. Whatever you went on the radio and said, you should have never did. You should have went and talked to your people. You should have made sure you had the full story. Because I got the full story. You guys keep thinking I'm showing up with a duffel bag of packing peanuts, and it's not. It's all paperwork to make sure you guys are convicted, to make sure that you lose lawsuits. I'm one guy. One guy, man. You guys have no idea what you're dealing with. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Don't go on the radio talk about me no more, man. You're going to end up broke. That's a nice truck.
Learn how to behave yourself.
I know how to behave. Learn how to read, man. You need to get some law books. Quit listening to that woman. She's going to get you lost, man. Oh. Fun, fun, fun. It's like we don't know that I record everything. Just deny it, even though it's on video. And we're done recording.